Hey guys, May here, and today I'm doing a video that I've been kind of thinking about for a while, and yeah, so today here we are. I filmed this video, I started editing it this morning, and halfway through editing it I was like, wow, I really hate it, so I'm gonna refilm it. One, because it was super rambly and all over the place and I feel like I could be more concise in what I'm trying to say, and two, I just don't like the way I worded some things. So we're just gonna refilm this and hopefully it turns out better this time. So today I'm filming a video based off of a video that Shovel360, well, a live stream Shovel360 posted the other day. I was watching it after it had already ended, like the other morning or something. Basically this video was about Shovel. I'll leave the video link down below in case you want to see it. It's about 30 minutes long, so it is a long one, but I watched it like while I was having breakfast and like planning in my journal and stuff, so it was like in the background, but I really liked the video, so I'm definitely gonna link it down below. Check out Shovel360, super awesome person, love her. Thinking about how she was saying that the part of K-pop collecting culture that nobody talks about is those albums that you bought years and years and years ago that maybe you put on a shelf and you don't really look at anymore. Lately I've been going through this little like midlife crisis, is how I described it in that other video, which I think is still accurate. I either need to buy a new shelf to continue storing all of the K-pop that I have acquired lately, or I need to kind of go through and purge my collection a little bit and get rid of some albums that maybe I don't look at very much anymore. I feel like the collection would be better off if it was with somebody who would appreciate it more, you know what I mean? So that's what I've been thinking about lately, because I made it a goal to not buy another shelf before I move out, which was kind of a way to kind of keep track of my funds and where my funds are going to, because I would like it to go towards me moving out. But you know, I still collect K-pop and I buy K-pop and no regrets there. But there definitely are some albums that I, especially looking through my shelves, even after I did my collection video, I was like, why do I own this? Like, why do I have this? It's so random, because when I first got into K-pop I kind of just bought whatever, which is fine because I feel like a lot of people when they get into K-pop just kind of buy whatever and then go back later and sell things, and I've never been one to like sell things I've bought, but I'm kind of getting to that point in my collecting life, career, whatever you want to call it, where I want to focus more on certain groups than other groups. I feel like recently I'm looking for a spot to put groups that I've really gotten into lately, like SF9 or Luna or NCT, and I'm looking at where to store their collections because I'm like, I don't know where to put their albums, because there's albums that maybe I don't listen to that much anymore, or maybe I'm kind of like, I bought this at one point like 6 years ago and now I'm kind of like, I don't really want this anymore. Going to post a sale video in a couple weeks. I don't know when I'm gonna get a chance to film it, but and I've been going through and making a little list on my phone for a while of kind of what I want to include in that, and it's gonna be kind of a large one because I really want to clear out what I'm not really interested in keeping anymore and I feel like won't make me happy in the long run. And that's not saying like I'm not gonna go, well, I mean, I don't know what the future holds, but I definitely don't want to stop buying, like for 17 buying all the versions of their things, or for, you know, Monsta X buying all the versions of their things or anything. Like my very, very top groups, which I posted boy group and girl group videos, updated ones recently. So if you want to kind of see like what groups are my top groups, go ahead and check out the iCard above. I'll leave links to both those videos. I also posted a video kind of like this last year where around this time, like it literally is like a 2 or 3 week difference of the time that I was just kind of in this like, I need to kind of focus on what I'm collecting and how I'm collecting and everything like that. So it's kind of funny that this time of year I'm always kind of in this like spring cleaning mode. Like this is me spring cleaning where I'm like, I have a lot of clutter. I don't want all this clutter. It's just kind of like Monsta X had 4 versions for their last album. Super Junior will have 5 versions total of their newest album, including the 2 versions of the repack, which are coming in the mail tomorrow, and I have no idea where to put them, because for a while I've wanted to move VIX and my girl groups that aren't A Pink and After School over to this shelf and expand my Infinite and Super Junior shelf to have another shelf for both those groups to share. I don't know how long that's gonna last, but that's kind of my thought process for a little bit. And then Monsta X can have their own shelf because already there really isn't that much more room for Monsta X. And they're a group that releases things super quickly and super frequently, so that's not gonna last very long. And I'm doing the same thing with my book collection right now. I'm gonna donate a bunch of books because I just don't listen to them. I don't read them anymore. They're kind of from when I was way younger. I used to have like this huge bookshelf, and I do have a huge bookshelf, which is my 4th shelf that also has K-pop on it. But I'm kind of thinking of getting rid of some of those book collections that I'm just never going to look at again, to kind of clear up some clutter. So I'm definitely in a very decluttering mode right now. After last year's video, where I was going with that point was, I said I wasn't going to make this video as like all over the place, but it is. I made that video where I was like, okay, in the future I'm only going to buy so and so and so things. I also realized that some of my groups that I said like I'm gonna buy all the versions from, like BTS, I don't buy all 4 versions of their albums when they come out with 4 versions. I buy at max 2, but I buy all the versions for 17, and it kind of just depends on how I feel about each individual comeback. So I shouldn't be like, I'm always gonna buy all the versions of this thing. I'm always gonna buy 2 versions of this thing. So that wasn't really my best idea, but I'm gonna go through, kind of do a little cleaning, get rid of a couple of groups collections, and it's gonna be weird not having these collections because I've had these collections for quite a bit. But yeah, there's some things that, like, some collections were mostly gifts from friends that I'm just kind of like, I really shouldn't get rid of these things, like I should keep them, just because I appreciate them, for friends for giving them to me and so. But yeah, there's definitely some groups that I'm not excited about anymore when they announce comebacks, and some groups that I'm really excited about when they announce comebacks, but I don't have anywhere to put their albums. And in the future, if I move out and everything's fine and I have a little more money and make more money, then maybe I will go back and kind of expand my collection a little bit again. But for right now, I feel like I want to make my collection a little more condensed, and when you have almost 600 albums, it's helpful to do things like that, because wherever I end up, I need to take these things with me, and right now that seems a little overwhelming for what I have. So in the future, I'm going to try to stop buying so many random albums. It's kind of going to be a thing like with SF9, where I kind of listened to a couple of their comebacks. I was like, okay, I like this group, I want to collect this group, and then I went back and got all of their albums. And I'm doing the same thing for NCT right now. I'm going to get their first mini album, and I'm also going to get 127's first mini album, and I'm going to go get Dream's albums, so I can have a complete NCT collection. And then if 2 years from now I'm kind of like, I don't want this complete NCT collection, then I will figure that out from there. But yes, for right now, these groups, especially groups like in my top like 5 groups, like BAP, VIX, BTS, SHINee, and then of course my ultimates, I'm in AOA and Lovelyz and Red Velvet. I'm like, I can't ever get rid of these things because these groups have consistently been top groups for me. But yeah, that's kind of where I was going with that rambling video, but for some reason that video turned out to be like 22 minutes long, and this one is a lot shorter, and I think it's because I've already discussed all of the rambling stuff. Why did Lovelyz get a scheduler like a week after they started teasing Woollim Entertainment? I don't understand. Definitely going to be buying that album. I'm going to discuss the thing I was discussing on Instagram stories this morning, which if you don't follow me, I ask a lot of random questions on Instagram stories, so you should follow me. If you guys would like to see more unboxings from me. So I asked my Instagram little community, but I'm going to ask you guys too. I have been feeling like I want to do more unboxings, and I think April is a really good month for me to start doing that again, because a lot of the groups I'm buying are very top groups for me. Like I ordered a Pink single yesterday, I ordered VIX's album yesterday, I have Sudo's album coming in tomorrow, which of course I will unbox that, and that'll probably be up on like Tuesday, I think. I ordered JBJ yesterday in the same package. I ordered a Pink. I'm gonna order Lovelyz. I have Unit B and Pentagon coming in. So if you'd like to see me do more unboxings on this channel again, enjoy doing chat videos and I enjoy doing haul videos, but I kind of miss doing all the unboxings. Like, I was scrolling through my old videos today and I was like, wow, I used to do a ton of unboxings, and like, you know, I don't want to do like a ton of unboxings, but let me know if you guys would like to see more unboxings again on this channel, or if you've liked kind of where my channel is right now and how it's going. I'm gonna leave a poll up above for you guys to answer. So yeah, there was one more thing I wanted to say. Oh, also, I'm filming a Photocard collection video soon again. It's only been about 6 months. That's why I was looking at old videos today. It's only been about 6 months since my last Photocard collection, but I'm also doing a giant like clean out of my Photocard binders too, and I'm gonna kind of try to focus on my top male and female biases, which if you'd like to see like a ranking male and female biases video, it's not super different from my boy group and girl group video, but, and obviously you know who my ultimates are for my boy group and girl group video, but I'll leave another, can I leave 2 polls in one video up above? Let me know if you'd like to see that as well. Just let me know in the comments if you'd like to see that as well. I won't leave a poll for that. I can do that kind of video. I just thought of that, but I've been, I don't know, I feel like I planned a ton of videos recently and I've done like most of them, and now I'm kind of down to the ones that like I wasn't a huge fan of at like the ideas at the beginning, and now I'm kind of like I could film that if I like wanted to, but I don't know. So yeah, definitely let me know if you'd like to see more unboxings or what, just anything on this channel. And that's it for this video. I'm gonna end it before it gets too long. So yeah, thanks for watching and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye!